Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2022 Alpha Wolf 30 DBH-L travel trailer. This is a 2-bedroom trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV. Then we'll close it up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we are now up inside the new 2022 Alpha Wolf model here, and we're going to start back here in the rear of the coach and kind of spin our way through the RV. So in the very back of the camper, you do have the kids' room, the little bunk room area back here. This is a 3-bunk unit. You do have some storage, little cabinet area here in the middle. And there's also TV hookups up there as well. Got a little ladder here to get up on the bunk on this side. Now this unit was also ordered with the second air option, and that is located right here. Controls are right on the bottom of the air conditioner here, so you can turn it on and use it. Spinning around here, you do also have electric outlets and USB charger ports on this reverse wall here, and same thing over here on this side. Sliding door for privacy for the kids' room here. And then that ladder will actually kind of slide up out of the way as well. On back out here into the living room area here. Right here by the entry door, when you first walk in, you have a little pantry area here, closet area here. You've got a couple coat hooks here on the left and plenty of shelf space here. And then the bottom panel down there removes so you can get to the back of the water heater for winterization purposes. Now, one other thing on the unit, when you first walk in the doorway here, you have this new total control panel here. This is new for the 2022 models. So when you walk by, it's actually got a little motion sensor in it and it kind of lights up. But basically you've got your awning in and out button, slide in and out button, water pump, you have water heater on gas switch, interior, exterior light switches, a few of them right here. We have our fresh water meter here. We have our black, gray, galley 1, 2, and 3. Depending on the model, you may or may not have a third tank. And then you got your battery condition over here. Also has a connectivity button here for Bluetooth. Furnace and air conditioner control. Digital voltmeter for your battery. We have some Wi-Fi pre-wiring for one control hotspot. You would have to purchase some stuff aftermarket to make it truly work, but it is pre-wired for a lot of this stuff. And then you got an electric switch here for the water heater as well. Spinning back around to actually look at the coach all the way here, we have a jackknife sofa with some storage underneath, and that will also make into a small bed as well. Little blue accent lighting up above. There are 3 interior speakers in the ceiling here, and then you'll have 2 outside you'll see when we get outside. Up top there you can see some air conditioner ducts, and then also your smoke detector here in the ceiling as well. There are 3 windows in the slide out here. The one on the left is not open, but the 2 big ones do open about 50%. They are currently using the Zebra pull-down shades. They've been using these for about 2 years. Everybody seems to really like them. Pretty cool shades. Over here, you have your U-shape dinette system here. Now, there are 2 large drawers that pull out, so you can put plenty of pots and pans or extra blankets, stuff like that down inside there. Now, this U-shaped dinette will make into a bed if you want to fold it down and make it into a bed for extra guests. Directly across from your sofa area here, you have the electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater, but pretty cool. Helps knock the chill off on a cool day before you have to really truly turn on the gas furnace. A little bit of storage just above that. Your radio is also located right there. And then you have a spot for a TV to go right here. Now they do offer an optional TV from the factory if you want it. You can order it that way. Some dealers stock it with or without. It does come with a flat plate mount there, so if you don't get the TV from the factory, you do have a plate already there, so you can buy your own TV and put it on there. Couple things here with this plate. There's also another version of this plate outside. So if you had a TV here, you could take this TV off, mount it outside, you'll see that when we get out there, and watch TV outside. It comes again with the other plate as well, so you could have a separate TV for outside if you wanted to, but they kind of designed it so this TV could go outside if you wanted it to. Electric outlet there, and also USB charger ports there, and then you do have some overhead cabinet space as well. Now over here you have your 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator. So freezer on top, refrigerator on bottom, but it is 12 volt powered. Down below that you have the round furnace duct, and then you have the electric box with some breakers and fuses next to that. You have the gray stone oven, which has the glass front, built-in light, has the blue lit LED knobs here, and you also have a 3-burner stovetop with the glass fold down lid for kind of covering that up if you're not using it. Behind that is a little wood cutting board that is basically just kind of magnetically held on there. Below the stove is your furnace return. You have a little bit of storage underneath the sink area there. There is an access panel that kind of gets you back into some of the stuff behind there. Some people like to take that panel out, and it will give you a little bit more storage, but your stuff could kind of go rolling back in there. And then you obviously have the 3 drawers, full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers on the left there. You have the single undermount farm sink here. It's kind of got that dark stainless look to it. And then you also have the sink cover as well. High-rise spring sprayer faucet. There's a little hand soap dispenser there as well. Electric outlet and USB charger ports back there in the corner. The window behind the sink area there does open as well. Traditional electric microwave, hood range and fan, and then you have some storage cabinets up above. Going on back the hallway area here, we're going to have our bathroom on the right. Pretty large bathroom for an RV. This obviously has the door coming in and out as well. So you have a traditional screen door and entry door for an RV right here. Quite a bit of floor space in here. So when you do come in to take a shower, you can actually stand in here and get undressed and dressed. Some RV bathrooms are so small, you pretty much got to kick people out of the RV to be able to take a shower. So it's kind of nice to have plenty of room to get in and out of your shower area here. Now up above the shower, you do have the skylight feature. So it gives you a little extra natural light, but also a little extra height if you're a taller person. You do have the glass shower enclosure here. There is a porcelain foot flush toilet as well. And up above, you have a nice turbo exhaust fan to help exhaust out all that moisture. Air conditioner duct in here as well. Step in here and kind of spin around a little bit, so you can see it from the other side here. But you do have a traditional medicine cabinet up above, sink with some storage down below that as well. And then obviously you've seen the other door here comes into the bedroom area. Spinning back around here. In the bedroom area here, you have pull-down nightshades. Nice big window overlooking the campsite area. Electric outlet and USB charger port here. Hanging little closet area here with some overhead cabinets. There's also an individual reading light, I guess you'd say, on each side there, where each one of you could turn on and off your own light. Electric outlet and USB charger port over on that side as well. You have TV hookups up here on the ceiling area right here, and there's a backer in the wall. There's a sticker on the wall. So you could mount you a TV here if you wanted to, so you've got something to watch in here. Now there's probably about, say, 5 or 6 inch gap here between the foot of the bed and the wall. So you could kind of scoot across there if you needed to. Now the bed does raise up, so there is storage underneath of that. You can see in the picture there. Now we'll look at it from the other side here, just to kind of give you an idea what that looks like as well from this angle. And again, AC duct up here as well. All right, guys, we're gonna head outside. I wanna show you around the outside of the RV, and then we are gonna come back in and close it up. I wanna show you what it looks like closed also. So we will be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the all-new 2022 Alpha Wolf 30 DBH-L travel trailer here. We're going to start here on the door side and kind of spin our way around the RV. So first things up, we have a gray fiberglass exterior on your sidewalls with a lower metal black trim work down below. Up front here, you have a large pass-through storage compartment, which does have these slam lock baggage doors, latches. The doors are also held up by magnetic clips. Nicely finished off in the storage compartment area here. You have a battery disconnect here, one of the motion lights, and your solar charge controller is also located in there as well. Down below, you have your power stabilizer jack option here, and that also has an enclosed underbelly along the whole bottom as well. Just above the power jack button there is the pet-friendly leash latch as well, so you could tie up your dog here if you wanted to. The unit has 2 entry doors. First one here goes into the bathroom. You seen when we were inside there. And then the back one goes into the living room area in the back. Both doors do have the upgraded More Ride Step Above step on them instead of a traditional hover step. These steps come down, touch the ground. They have adjustable feet. They're rated for 500 pounds instead of a traditional 300-pound rating of a hover step. So it will hold more weight. Doesn't shake the coach as bad when you're running in and out or the kids are running in and out. Now the steps do flip up inside the doorway. So you do have to make sure you have obviously room wherever you're parking or storing or whatever to flip the steps down if you're trying to get in when it's in storage. Window on both entry doors. Up above the Wolf word there, you have your stove exhaust right there. There's a little flapper in there that you do have to open so that the smoke can blow out properly. You have 2 outdoor speakers here. There is a electric outlet, cable outlet, and also a mount, half the mount for the mount inside. They kind of design it so you have the same mount inside. You could pop that TV off from the living room, bring it out here and mount it out here and hook it up on a good day. You have your stove exhaust, or I'm sorry, not stove exhaust, but your furnace exhaust just below down here. The black square here is going to be your water heater, 6-gallon gas electric water heater. You have dual axles on the unit here, and you have aluminum wheels. They also have four-wheel drum brakes, and you do have these little tire pressure cap monitors. It's just a cap that goes on the end of the valve stem there and basically tells you green for your pressure being okay. And then it'll eventually, if it goes too low, it will change to, I think it's yellow or red, one of the two. But it does kind of change colors depending on the pressure in the rating there. Back entry door, again, same upgraded more ride step here. You do have a large folding entry handle back here on the main door. Your model number and a few informational stickers are also located right here by the back door or your main entry door. You have a little outdoor kitchen area here. So you've got the big fridge, electric only. You have a little pull-out drawer. You've got a sink back there with hot and cold water. Little cabinet area back there for some storage as well. You have the little blue lighting, accent lighting, and then you have a traditional clear light. Electric outlet in there as well. Now down below, you have the rear power stabilizer jacks you're seeing, but you also have a gas line hookup right here as well. So you can hook up a portable grill or something if you wanted to. The back door has a shock assist on it, so it kind of helps hold it up into an almost awning mode. So it just kind of helps shade that area, or if it starts to sprinkle a little bit, kind of help keep the water from getting in. But if it gets too rainy, make sure you close it. On the back, this one was ordered with the rear travel rack, so you can put some luggage and stuff on the back of here. Spare tires also mounted to that as well. 4-inch square tube bumper on the back. Now, a lot of people like to store their dump hose in that bumper area there. The end caps pop right off, and then a dump hose will usually fit right in there. Up top in the center section here, we also have the observation or backup camera on the back of the RV here. Now, that is standard on the Alpha Wolf and Arctic Wolf, where most brands make that an option. But it is a little bit different in the fact that this sends a Bluetooth signal to your phone, and you use your phone as the screen to see what's going on back here. Where some brands aftermarket are more trying to push you toward having a separate screen monitor that it would work off of. So something along like a Furrion observation camera, which they sell a lot of at Couch's RV Nation. So there's a few different types of cameras out there that you can get, but the Alpha Wolf and Arctic Wolf do actually come with one standard on the back of it already. Now up top here, you can see in this picture, this one again was ordered with the optional second air. So you're seeing 2 airs up there, but also there's TV antenna, plumbing stack vents, roof vents, skylights, things like that up there. All those things have seals on them, and you do need to occasionally get up there and check those seals on all the trim work, the gutter rails, all that type of stuff. Make sure you check that sealer so that it can't crack open or don't crack open and leak. So very important, guys, to remember that. Now again, this was ordered with 2 airs, and when they do that, you have to get 50 amp electric service. So it does come with a power cord, 30 amp if you do 30 amp or 50 amp if you do the 50 amp second air and stuff. But it's about a 25 or 30 foot cord. It is detachable, so it just comes unhooked here from the end. The unit has obviously the outside light right here that you're seeing, outside utility shower with hot and cold water. And then it has kind of a little docking station area right here where your city water is, your black tank flush, your cable and satellite inlet, and your gravity fill fresh water tank fill. So everything kind of hooks up right here in this back corner on this model. Now you do also have a little storage back here, which is under one of the bunks that you seen when we were inside. Now this panel on the right is meant to come unscrewed from the floor of the coach, allowing you access to that back area of all that water and stuff like that. So you can check things for leakage, also, you know, winterization purposes and all that type of stuff. So that panel right there will come off if you want it to. Now down below is the drain tank here for your outside kitchen stuff. And then just behind the axle is your freshwater tank drain up there as well. Slide out again is an electric slide. So you push a button, it goes in and out, works off of battery power, basically 12-volt power. The unit is also prepped for a slide out awning topper if you wanted to add that to it. It's already got brackets on each of the two corners up top there. And then the gutter track actually has an awning track built into it. So you would slide the awning into that gutter track and then attach the brackets. So pretty easy to add one aftermarket if you wanted to. Now going up to the front side of the slide out here, we have our main dump area for most of this stuff. So your gray, your black, your galley all dump out of this one area right here. And then back in the middle of the coach under there is your hot and cold low point water drains. Again, if you're storing the RV or for winterization purposes, you want to open those up and drain out as much water as you can, and then close them back to run RV antifreeze through it, or you can leave them open and blow it out depending on your preference of winterization. The other side of the storage compartment, which does have another motion light on this side as well. Now just in front of that baggage door there is going to be some stickers, very important informational stickers. This first one we're going to pop up is your main data sticker, which tells you your production date, VIN number, axle sizes, but most importantly, gross vehicle weight. It's the most you can load the RV up to before you really risk breaking frames and axles and hitch weights and all that type of stuff. Next is going to be your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, which basically tells you what the camper weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and also has the length of the coach on it now as well. Next after that is your cargo carrying capacity sticker, which is basically telling you how much you can load into that RV. And then last but not least is your tire sticker, which again is basically telling you your proper tire size for the RV of what they wanted on the unit, along with the tire pressure. Very, very important, guys, to remember to check your tire pressure. If the tire pressure drops too low, it can't hold the weight of the RV properly and the tire will blow out. So be real cautious on your tire pressure. Very important, guys. Up front here, we have a nice 3/4 fiberglass front cap. And this is white where the sidewalls were gray, but the cap is actually white. And it has a couple blue LED light strips down here, and there's an on-off switch right down here as well. You have power tongue jack with a built-in light, manual override. Back in behind the two 20-pound propane tanks with the hard cover here, you have a spot for 1 or 2 batteries, depending on the type of battery you go with. If you do purchase from Couch's RV Nation, it will come with at least 1 battery in box. Safety chains right here, heavy duty safety chains, which does have a little holder there that they can hook to. Also, your 7-way Bargman wiring plug has a little holder there that you can plug that right into, just for storage purposes. The power jack does have an adjustable foot on it as well to give you a few extra inches of length. And then you have a 2 5/16 hitch ball coupler hookup here as well. All right, guys, we are going to head back inside. I want to show you what it looks like closed. So we'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we are now back inside the RV here, and I wanted to show you what it looks like closed and kind of how it operates and stuff. So right, again, when you first walk in the RV, you have your control panel over here. And it basically just says slide in and out button right here. So we got to bring our slide in, and we're just going to hit the button, and it comes straight in and straight out, basically. You do want to make sure, obviously, there's nothing in the floor. So no rocks, pebbles, twigs, kids' toys, pet toys, anything like that. Make sure everything is out of the floor, because it will run it over and it could rip and damage your floor. So very important to make sure you got a clean floor. Okay, so when it comes in, you are basically about even with that bunk room entryway here. So you do have room to come in, get into your refrigerator and load it if you need to. You can kind of throw a little bit of stuff into your cabinet area here. You could really cook in here if you wanted to, if you needed to. If you had a generator, if you're on the side of the road or plugged in at the campground with the slide closed, you could even use your microwave, AC, that type of stuff. But to get to the back bedroom, you would have to enter that second door in the bathroom or open the slide out. But if you did stop at a rest area and wanted to come in and take a quick nap or grab something, you know, the kids could come in the back door, get to their bedroom. You could come in the front door, get to your bedroom. The only thing that wouldn't be real easy to do for the kids was they could not get to the bathroom. So partially usable with it being closed. But again, it only takes a few seconds to just run it back out. And if you're just kind of loading the RV, you don't have to be all the way out. Obviously, if it's raining, you want to be all the way in or out. But if you're just kind of loading the RV and you don't quite have enough room to get it all the way out, you can stop. Just let off the button, kind of squeeze past it if you need to kind of throw things in and out of here. You know, just kind of get you some ideas here, what everything looks like. But real simple. Again, 12-volt powered motors on here. So as long as you've got a good battery, this will definitely roll right on in and out. You know, cable-driven slide system on the thing. It does have a solar panel on the roof to help charge that battery as well. So that will help along with, you know, keeping your battery good for your slide or your lights, also your refrigerator, that type of stuff. So you've got a 50-watt solar panel up there, standard on the coach. Now you could also expand that to larger if you want to. That is an aftermarket option you could always do. And there is a manual crank system for your slide in case of an electronic failure also. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to kind of roll through some things here with you real quick. We will be getting in plenty more 2022s and to be updating them as they all roll in. Thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch my video. Really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks a bunch.